And give it to me as an ordered pair, please.
It would be 2 comma 0.
You're setting it equal to 0.
Oh, sorry, negative 2 comma 0.
Okay. Very important. If you get that in the wrong place, your graph won't look right. How about the y-intercept? Remember how to find that.
You put 0 in for x.
Okay, so do that for us, please.
Okay.
And again, give me the answer as an ordered pair.
0 comma 2.
0, 2. So that's up here. So now the question is like, well, how do we connect the dots here? Well, there's a rule here that sort of a rule. You cannot generally cross the horizontal asymptote and the vertical asymptote.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if we can find some more points here. So let's, for example, have you find f of 10. F of 10. What does
Okay.
that become?
Would it be 12 over 11?
Yeah, and if you didn't have a calculator, what's that really close to or approximately equal to? Estimating.
Um,
Try not to overthink it. It's a sharing problem. You have 12 things, 11 people.
1 and 1/2, or 1 and 1/12.
You're overthinking it here. Like estimating is like, how much does each person get? You got a party, 12 slices of pizza and 11 people. How many slices is
Oh,
everyone
so
gonna get?
about 1.
Yeah, about one. Okay. So the point is that's an ordered pair, 10 comma 1. So if you go back to your graph, there's another point for you. All right. And then f of negative 10, what would that become?
Negative 7 over, or yeah, negative 7 over negative 10.
Remember, you're putting that back in here. So give that another try, please. The numbers you gave me, I'm not even sure how you could have come up with them. So we're just try it again one more time.
Negative 8 over negative 9.
Okay, and what does that reduce to, or what is it approximately equal to?
Also 1,
Yeah,
negative
about
1.
1. So negative 10 comma 1-ish, right in there. A little less than 1. So somewhere over here. And now you can actually connect these. It's like, well, they have to connect, but you also can't cross. So up, keep going, something like that.
Okay.
Any questions on that, or anything else you'd like me to explain on that?
No.
Okay. All right. So the next thing here is that there's n behavior. So there's n behavior, which is as x goes to infinity, that's to the right forever. As x goes to negative infinity, that's to the left forever.
Mm-hmm.
F of x will always approach the horizontal asymptote, whatever that value is. What is the horizontal asymptote value in our problem?
Was it 1? Yeah. So it's y can't, or x can't approach 1, or
That's
x doesn't equal 1.
well, it approaches 1. That's the idea. So it's like if you look at the graph here, what's the y value approaching as you go to the right forever? It's approaching this line 1. As you go to the left forever, what's it approaching?
Or 1.
Positive 1, yeah. Now, what you were talking about before is domain restrictions,
Mm-hmm.
which could be covered in another type of test or quiz. Any questions on that?
No.
Okay. All right. So from what I understand that it's pretty important to know this problem. Everything we work through is on there. Do you have any questions on that or we
I
do something
don't.
else? Okay. Any other ideas of what you might be seeing on like your final exam?
Um, Honestly, I think it's just everything that we've kind of done in the semester, but probably primarily what we've recently been doing.
Okay, so I'm gonna just put some problems up just to see where you're at as far as like maybe some other things, and then we'll just because we don't have a ton of time to even review them. Um, okay. All right, sorry, it just the reason it's taking me a moment here is I didn't have it ready and now I'm going through a couple of other things. I'm just going out to the internet. I mean, that's essentially what your
Mhm.
instructors seem to do there, but let's not overthink this. Every class is different as far as what you guys are covering.
Yeah.
I'm really striking out here. Okay. Um, yeah, here we go. Let's talk about how you might solve something like this. Okay. So how would you solve? And that's what the instructions say. They say to solve for X. How might you do that for the problem here? Is there anything that
Um,
stands out to you?
do you have to find two numbers that multiply to -3 and add to +2?
Well, multiply to -3, but add positive. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So if you want, you can certainly figure those out for us, please.
-1 and +3.
So tell me what to write in parentheses here.
X x+2, or yeah, x+2 and x+1 and x-3.
Right? These are different than what you told me earlier. Like you gave me the right two numbers and then you told me something different here. So the only possibilities here are these two. Which of these add up to +2?
It would be +3 and -1.
So again, how should this change here?
X-1 and x+3.
Okay, much better. All right, so that didn't happen. And now you're trying to figure out where this equals 0. Do you remember what to do with each of these factors?
You set them equal to 0, each of them?
Yes. All right. And can you solve those for us, please?
Yeah, it'd be x equals +1 and x equals -3.
Okay, very good. So give you one to try on your own now. Go x squared plus 7x minus 18 equals 0. So again, I'm just looking for the final answers, but you'll want to work that out the same way we did in the previous problem.
Would it be x-2 and x+9?
So while that may be like correct here, I'm asking you to go all the way from start to finish. Like
Oh, okay.
I want imagine I'm a computer and I can only grade your final answer. I don't know what you've done to get there. And this is my way of putting you on the spot, saying, okay, let's see what you can do here. You know, so keep going. Those sound correct, but keep going.
It'd be x equals -9 and then x equals 2.
Okay. So it factors into x plus 9, x minus 2 equals 0. You set each of those equal to 0, and you solve, and you are
Mhm.
correct. Okay, great. Let's look at a couple of other problems here that I found. Nothing too exciting, but just some different stuff here. At some point, I know you guys were evaluating functions. Take a look at this. Um, there are several answers here that might appear to be correct if you don't know how to do it. So if you're not sure, you can just ask me. But if you'd like to, just give that a try.
Okay. I think you would plug -2 in, but I'm not super sure.
Yeah, so I'm going to rewrite this for you. It's 2 parentheses x squared minus parentheses x minus 10. Give that a try. You're basically putting -2 in wherever you see an x, and then you're
Okay.
following order of operations.
Would it be 0?
Take a look. 2 times -2 squared minus a -2 minus 10. So I'm gonna ask you, what is the parentheses -2 squared? What does that become?
Would it just become 2 squared?
That is, and then it becomes what? What's the
4?
4? 2 times 4 is 8. So we have
8.
8 plus 2 minus 10, and it is 0. Very good. So this thing
Okay.
with the parentheses, I recommend you do. They will never, 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 ever um, do it for you. So you have to do that. This will be our
Mhm.
last problem for today. So do your best here. See if you can come up with the right answer.
Would it be 9? So A.
So we have -4 squared plus -4 minus 3. 16 minus 4 minus 3 is 9. Perfect. All right. Very good. Okay, so we're going to stop there for today, and we've got another lesson on Wednesday at I believe 8 o'clock.
Mhm.
If you need to add some lessons, you can let me know or check out the website. I do have a
Okay.
few more openings just because some people have dropped off. Same thing for next week. Sunday at 7 is our regular time, so we scheduled for next Sunday as
Okay.
well. All right, Claire, I'm gonna jump off here. I will see you next week. Or
Okay,
see you on
thank
Wednesday, sorry.
you.
You're welcome. Bye.